Hey everyone, we're here again for our Psalms, and today we're looking at Psalm chapter 21. And we're going to break it into two sections. The first section is verses 1 through 7. So let's read those together. Psalm 21, beginning in verse 1, it says, Lord, the king finds joy in your strength. How greatly he rejoices in your victory. You have given him his heart's desire and have not denied the request of his lips. For you meet him with rich blessings. You place a crown of pure gold on his head. He asked you for life, and you gave it to him, length of days forever and ever. His glory is great through your victory. You confer majesty and splendor on him. You give him blessing forever. You cheer him with joy in your presence. For the king relies on the Lord. Through the faithful love of the Most High, he is not shaken. This is a pretty neat little psalm here in Psalm 21. This whole first 7 verses is talking about how the Lord is the source of all things good. Every victory you have, every good that you have, every blessing, the Lord is the source. See, we cannot create anything in ourselves. We are not the source of prosperity in our life or hope or joy or any of those things. We're not the source of that. The Lord is the source. If we have strength to go through life, that is the Lord. The Lord provides our needs. Here through the first 7 verses, we see the Lord gives strength. The Lord provides needs. The Lord gives life. The Lord gives majesty and splendor. The Lord gives blessings. The Lord gives joy. The Lord gives faithful love. The Lord is the one that can do good. We can't. See, too many times in life, we try to venture off and make our own way. But the problem is we can't. We don't have the ability to make life awesome. See, we may have temporary pleasures, we may have temporary joys, but the reality of it is that we're eternal beings. We need eternal gifts. We need an eternal presence in our life. We need God himself to lead us and guide us as we walk through this life. You can't do it on your own because you cannot manufacture or produce the things that only the Lord can produce. You want to have joy, you want to have peace, it can only come from the Lord. Anything this world has to offer or anything you can conjure up is a cheap imitation that will not last and will ultimately disappoint you. So you need to remember, where is the source, or who, better yet, is the source of all things that you need in life? It is Jesus. He is the source of all that you need. And it's to him that you should be going. And it's to him that you should be giving the credit to for all that you have. Then we continue on in verses 8 through 13. It says, your hand will capture all your enemies. Your right hand will seize those who hate you. You will make them burn like a fiery furnace when you appear. The Lord will engulf them in his wrath, and fire will devour them. You will wipe their progeny from the earth and their offspring from the human race. Though they intend to harm you and devise a wicked plan, they will not prevail. Instead, you will put them to flight when you ready your bowstrings to shoot at them. Be exalted, Lord, in your strength. We sing and praise your might. So first we have in the first 7 verses is God is the source. The Lord is the source of all things. Without him, we do not have strength. We do not have what we need. We do not have life. We do not have blessings. We do not have joy. We do not have love. We have nothing without the Lord. And then here it explains in verses 8 through 13, if you end this life without the Lord, that's exactly what you will have, nothing. The reality of it is the Lord will punish the wicked. Those who have not been redeemed will be punished. He talks about here that they will face a fiery furnace. They'll be wiped from the earth. They will not prevail. There is a reality coming that all people will face. One day, all people that have ever existed or does exist or will exist will stand before the throne of God. And he will divide us into 2 groups, his left and his right. And those that are in Christ will be ushered into eternity in experiencing eternity in the new heavens and the new earth. And the others that have not accepted Christ and believed in the gospel, they will experience eternity in a very different way. They will experience the wrath of God himself for all eternity. And they will burn. And they will be defeated. That's the reality here. It's not that God is so good in the sense that he will overgloss sin and just, hey, well, you rejected me, but you can be forgiven. No, God is just, and he's justifier. So he is going to make a way for us in Christ. But if you reject Christ, there is no more way. You will be defeated. You will be an enemy of God, and you will face the fiery furnace. For believers, what should that do to us? That should stir within us to go out to proclaim the gospel to all people. To everyone. Everyone needs to hear that God has made a way through Jesus. That the Lord, he gives strength. He will provide your needs. He will give you life. He will clothe you with majesty and splendor and blessings and joy and love. He will clothe you with all those things in Christ in eternity. People need to hear. Will you tell? Have a great day. Look forward to next week.